What's happening, everybody? This is Brian over at BPL Sportscards and Collectibles, coming back to you with another brand new video. Today, guys, we are going to go over everything that we picked up at the 46th National Sports Collectors Convention, or otherwise known as the National, for 2026. We got it to go there and do a lot of buying and spending. We're just going to go over every card that we have purchased in the past week. We did a grand total of over 1,400 cards. Lots of value box digging was to be had. Just going to kind of go through some of these cards as we got them. Some of them will be freshly sieved and some of them won't be. A lot of them, like I said, were found in dollar boxes, 50-cent boxes. As you can tell, I was going for all three major sports. That's cool. Brett Favre insert there. Was able to find some Bowman stuff, as long as top player rookie cards. Was a lot of fun going through a lot of the dollar boxes. I was trying to pick up name players that are recognizable for resale, and current stars that were basically top of the game if they could find it for cheap enough. But it was cool. We got to meet some people. Got to meet up with other dealers that we know of and or fond of. But I was there mainly going through 50-cent boxes, pulling out stuff like this. Anytime you can find, I have to first say that the value boxes at the National were basically value boxes on steroids. These are boxes you don't normally see this type of stuff at your local card shows. You never know what you're gonna find because every dealer is different. Every dealer has something, I should say, unique to their inventory. That's a cool one we found in the quarter box. I think that's numbered to 299. That's a team card for the Red Sox. This guy just got recently traded in the Adley Rutschman trade. So if I'm breaking any news to you, go check out the ESPN alerts. But anyway, getting back to the cards here, I just I figured these are all going to be used for my eBay sales, and I'm currently looking into that's a cool lenticular card for X-Man. Gonna look into getting on the Whatnot platform as a seller, so a lot of these cards will be probably available there. We found a dealer that had a good sizable chunk of Mike Trout cards. I was picking anything shiny or insert related up from them. I think this was Dollar Sports Card, the Dollar Sports Card Club. One of the vendors that I wanted to see a couple years ago, but I never got to initially try to find them. So when I was making my list of dealers or booths I wanted to visit, since I had more time this time around to go visit this particular booth, and I didn't disappoint. I mean, I found quite a bit of stuff here. I know appears to be all low end, but that's mainly what I do as a low end seller and or buyer. So that's what I'm typically looking for when I go to places like this. This was just a lot more of it in quantity in one specific place, being that it was the National. We're going to get into I don't even remember who this dealer was, but we're going to get into a nice stack of 90s basketball that everybody seems to be enjoying. 90s basketball. I was actually surprised to see this much of it in one specific area. I kind of did this in the recap video. I got 71 cards for about $125 from this one dealer, and we'll go over what we found there. Lots of 90s stars, Shaq, obviously some cool inserts. Second year stuff. Chuck on the Scoring Kings. Picking up a lot of Garnett, was another one of my favorite guys. You know, iconic Beam Team inserts. Penny, Hardaway, lots of his stuff. More Shaq. Garnett. My guy Paul Pierce. I found some interesting stuff at another booth that we'll get to later on. Found some low numbered stuff there, some All-Stars, another Paul Pierce, more Penny. Here's another Metal Universe, Jerry Stackhouse. So a lot of cards I had as a kid, and obviously some cards that I couldn't afford as a kid, I was chasing and finding again. Some cooler. This was obviously these ones with the stickers. You're going to see some without stickers. These were all the ones I paid at the sticker price. And then we got into a batch of them were just $1. So here's the ones that we got into on this particular booth that were all literally just $1 each. Timmy Jams there. We got a pair of Neek. Total O. Got the old stickers from that's Penny and Garnett from Collector's Choice. Shaq. The old 96 Topps foil. Not the regular base, but you know, obviously those are harder to come across than the regular base cards. Cool iconic card. I don't know if this is the MB1. It's not the not numbered one. Chuck, Sean Kemp, the Rain Man, another sticker of Shaq, Penny. Cool card here. I love the Pro Visions insert sets from the 90s. Ray Allen, Grant Hill, and another kind of a cool insert for Key Ingredients was from the 97 Fleer basketball set. So we got all those. Get into some more stuff here. There was a booth that I visited a few different times. Let's see if I can locate the sticker for it. So here we go. Here I was keeping track of some of this stuff. 38 cards for $9. I was out of a 50-cent bin. Some checklists of Jerry Jeter, Miggy inserts, King Felix, J.J. Day, Torque, Blaze Jordan, cool Ichiro, Gwen. We got some. I was able to pick up quite a bit of stuff for Boston related or New England related cards this weekend. There's some Diamond Kings there. Oh, missed one here. David Ortiz, that was numbered to 250. Found that in the box. Schwarber. Got a Shaq there again. Nomar. James Tibbs. Caminero rookies. Lots of Kershaw. There's a light blue Bowman Chrome Jaron Duran. Caminero rookies again. Tibbs. Mike Sirota. Cool trophy photo of Pedro. And here's the other. Bucks Trading Company is the one that I went. This is a kind of a crazy table. There's 80 cards in this stack that I paid $65 for. So I literally got it for under $1, like 80 something cents. These were all $1 a piece, or if the penny sleeve had a sticker on it, they were half that price or a quarter or something like that. But this happens to be the football stack that I pulled out of. He had tons and tons of 4-row boxes of just every sport. We got a couple of Stafford rookies for, like I said, under $1. You can't go wrong with that. Some Mahomes, Brady, kind of a cool card there. Team Quads, Matty Ice. I believe this is a rookie for him, and Icons. Plenty of these premium press proofs. there was just a stack of these things, and I should have just took all of them, but they just give the card a way better look than the base. Don Ross for 2021. You got goats and legends of that. We found some Fanatics Firebursts, cool Don Ross inserts, Power Formulas, another premium press proof there. But I think the football one was the one I went through first, and on the first trip I went to this table, or booth I should say. He had multiple tables, but I said to myself, I can't imagine what the other sports hold inside those boxes. But we even found some Drake rookies in these boxes too. CJ Stroud rookies. So I said, you know what, we're gonna go check them out if I can get to these tables a little bit sooner, and just check out other sports. You know, I found this in there, the LeGarrette Blount to 25. More Drake rookies, no huddles, die cuts. I mean, these boxes were pretty much loaded full of like inserts and parallels and numbered cards and you name it. I mean, there was no base cards in there, unless there was like specific rookies that you weren't paying attention to. But all this came out of these football boxes, and I think I probably did one football box, if not a couple. The last day of the show, we got this one here with Aaron Rodgers and Randall Cobb to 99. That's a touchdown tandems insert. So, Bucks Trading Company, that's the name. I was doing some research after I got home from the National as to what I couldn't remember. I never bothered to ask the dealer what their show name was or booth name was, but you'll see more coming up in the next couple of seconds. Next, we're going to get into another new dealer that I stumbled across in this show, or at the National. It is, as soon as I find the ending to this dealer here got most of my attention on, I believe it was Thursday morning. Thursday morning I went down to, actually Friday or Wednesday when we got there, I was looking around, and Jacksonville Sportscards was in the kind of the back end room of the main floor. I got to go through all of their shoe boxes and or 4-row boxes. I picked up 280 cards just in this lot alone. They were all sorted by sport, team, or by team. As you can see, some of these cards are just, I got these for PC reasons. Some were even numbered, such as to 1999. Lots of hometown heroes that I will either, lots of refractors, lots of old refractors, which makes me happy because you don't see them very often. Grady Sizemore on an orange refractor from Topps Chrome. I mean, old Optic, even new Mojos. Todd Walker on the Topps Gold from 2003, numbered to 2003. So, I mean, purple refractors and more orange. The Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino, Bowman green refractors. Just inserts, and I mean, tons of them. There's another one that was kind of off script, but an X-Fractor, Albert Pujols, Franklin Arias, new Topps foil inserts, or the holiday, like that one there is from Halloween. Let's just get into this other stack here. One of the hottest guys on the team right now, Rafaela, Pedro, Willie Abreu on the yellow and the rainbow foil. Another, some legend inserts, Poppy, cool 5 tool from Petey. Got a gold or a camo. This one here is numbered to 25, and that's like a team from 2018 team card. Tried not to get to too many duplicates, but you're going to see some here. Mike Napoli, Koji Uehara on the Prism camos. Manny, Even found Roman Anthony's for $1. Just interesting stuff that I was able to pull out of a lot of these value boxes over the course of 4 days. Blue, the Walmart blue, John Lester. There's another camo Uehara, old update gold. Clay Buchholz again, another numbered to 1999 on the Turkey Reds. More Walmart, Hideki Okajima on the was that Topps gold there as well. And then we got into football, and then other random baseball teams. Like I said, I was searching for random players that I would find. Cool insert set here. 1-2 punch. Larry Fitz. Got some Randy Moss. We got Impact, the Boss insert. Another cool Provisions. I mean, you can't go wrong with getting a Drew Bledsoe card with Pat Patriot sitting on the side there. Randy Moss again. Gronk. We even found some unparalleled. This is a Dedrick Wise Jr. rookie card. That is numbered to 149. And I believe that's Rainbow Spokes is the particular parallel and unparalleled. Sneaky Gronks and team players. We got another camo there. Malcolm Butler. Some more Gronks. Edelmans. Some Adam Vinatieri. When we cool inserts again for the Red Sox here. Some more parallels. That one is to $3.99. Some more oddball parallels. John Lackey, that's numbered to $250. We got a Upper Deck Stars out of $17.99. I think this is numbered for Josh Beckett. But I just rated boxes if they were done or sorted by teams or obviously looking for all New England players, which you normally wouldn't find at Daniel Nava. That is numbered to 500. Some early bets. We got some Celtics here. Paul Pierce, Garnett, Pierce and Garnett again. One of my all-time favorite cards of my guy Larry Bird, the Fanimation from 92 Upper Deck. Him and 3 other players, notably was Michael Jordan. Him and Jordan had like a dual card. And then you saw other players like Karl Malone and Dikembe Mutombo involved in these sets. The cool thing about this is at the time this card was issued, the animator Jim Lee was doing all the illustrations for the X-Men comics back in the early 90s. And I was reading those comics pretty thoroughly at that point in time. So it just, those two hand in hand went to, made a good combination, especially being a sports fan and a comic book fan. So I always liked finding those when I went to card shops when I was a kid. Some more inserts. I got some Dirks for the PC, non-PC. We got Derrick Rose on a Prestigious Pros, numbered to 500. We'll get back to football. We found some other cool stuff here. Like I said, I was mainly looking for, not base cards. A lot of the Jacksonville Sports Cards boxes had more or less inserts than anything, or parallels. But this is probably the most I've picked up at one booth for the entire week. It was just fun going through these boxes. I must have spent a couple hours at this one booth on one afternoon. Drew Brees gold. Actually, it's a team card gold. But we got some of Matt Ryan's, Michael Vick's. We got a bunch of Larry Fitz. I don't think one of those was numbered, but Jackson Smith, Nick Njigba, his rookie card. We got a Sunday's Best, Phillip Rivers, numbered to 1,000. Jerry Rice. Some more Mannings. Pat Bryant on the red, white, blue mosaic. Bo Nix rookie. And we're going to get into the baseball finds that we had there for non-PC. I went looking for mainly stars, like I said. Got some Ripken parallels. You've seen it again, another one of those mid-90s Provision cards. Yeah. Acuna was in there. I went through the Braves team stack for Freeman. It's another parallel of his. Mariners, I found a couple of King Felixes. Randy Johnson on the Hobby Masters insert. The one lone Griffey in all the card boxes I find for less than $1. That's kind of cool. Strikeout Kings, big unit. Some more silvers and hollows of key players. You got the classic swings, Ichiro. Jordan Walker, went through the Cardinals, found some pool holes. Even found my guy Jason Tatum. Nice red on red for Ozzie Smith. Found a bunch of Yachties. J.J. Weatherholt. Just some cool parallels. I know Yachty or Molina sells well for me. And now I'm up in the Northeast. Gold on the Bowman pool holes. We found some Trouts, obviously, mixed in the Angels. Didn't find any of the old Angels cards for like Ohtani. I'm sure those were all just in other boxes that I didn't go looking for. We went through the Dodgers. Same thing, looking for Ohtanis. We didn't come across any, so I went for, the non-PC Kershaw, Betts. Found some Adrian. We got an Adrian Beltre to numbered to, let's see, what is this? 675. And a rookie card. Can't go bad with that. Kershaw, lots of Kershaw. Derek Lowe, once was a Red Sox. And so Tim Hunson, that's a numbered card to $3.99. Let's see here. We got another $40 worth of cards on this stack here. This is probably a little more random. Again, some of them I was forgetting to write down where I was getting stuff, or I just didn't see the booth name, or it wasn't like brought out and shown to anybody or labeled. Another King Felix. You got an old school blue Pulsar. Another cool find, Pedroia on the true retail blue. Some more Kershaw inserts. We got some random Red Sox rookies. Pedro, Will Middlebrooks, Nolan Ryan, Trey Savage rookies. Walker Janik on the Reptilian. Moria Savage, Ellie Campbell, Peyton Tolley on the black Disco. New Elite, which I don't really care for. A lot of the non-licensed cards, I try not to get so many of those, but if these are, I think, a 50-cent box. Franklin Arias's, Jaron Duran's, Peyton Tolley rookie, Timmy Duncan rookie, my guy Larry Legend on the 75 years of the NBA, die cut for John Stockton. You got second year select Garnett. Luka on the Lakers. I haven't come across too many of his Laker issued cards. Cool all-star throwback hollow of Sean Kemp. Steph Curry, got a penny on the silver. Gold medallion on the John Stockton. Another shiny, the old SPX Kevin Garnett. Bron. Got plenty of Tatum this year from this week. Got some Currys. And another Paul Pierce. There's going to be chunks of this reveal video where it's all New England players or side PC guys. We got to see a local guy in Massachusetts. We got to see the Captain 37. Met him. Was able to talk about his legendary inventory of Brady's and high-end cards that he's been collecting. I got this Kobe Bryant from 09 and this die-cut Russell Wilson silver from him for about $12. Tough card to get on the back of it being an all-black border, but That'll replace a few cards that I got from selling this past year at the National. National here, we're going to get into another batch of Bucks Trading Company cards, another $60 worth of cards from him. This time we're going to go through the baseball side of things. We got some Verlander, Ricky Henderson. I got a slew of Vlad Guerrero Jr. rookies. Adrian Beltre on the Bowman Refractor. Again, I couldn't help myself but not go back to this booth to find more cards. Jackie Bradley Jr. to 250 on that one there. These boxes were pretty well loaded and pretty good to most of us that were there digging. It started to gain quite a bit of popularity by the third or fourth day, because I believe from when I was talking to another customer right next to me, the gentleman who was running the booth was discounting them or slashing the prices of them each day of the National. So by the time the third time I went to them, they were literally like 50 cents a card, and whatever had a sticker on them was down to literally a dime. I think he was just trying to liquidate as much as he possibly could, but it gave you incentive to really to kind of stay there at that booth and dig. And there were people filling up 800 count boxes next to me, just having a grand old time going through all these boxes. And myself included was enjoying the finds that you were going to get from these boxes. We'll just finish this up. Timmy Hudson on the Refractor. Jordan rookies. Another Chrome Refractor. And then just around the corner from Bucks was a table that I found of mostly newer ultra-modern baseball. They looked like they were doing, they must have been case breakers of some sort, but I got this stack of cards for $40. And it was all parallels. They had 100 count jewel cases of just inserts, parallels, not so much numbered stuff, but I think it was just there for like basically randomly finishing off complete sets. But I mean, I was able to pull out some notable names here. Witt, all the newer, newer inserts and parallels. Lots of cool stuff here. I even found some duplicates. Like I said, there's a red from Stadium Club. I was pulling out cards that I thought would be a good team color match. Blue for the Yankees, obviously. Lots of Mojo refractors. I was just kind of loading up on that stuff. Archives, obviously. Like I said, there was a box of golds, the Diamantes. There's a Stadium Club set, Savage Sluggers. I managed to get quite a few of those. Not quite the complete sets, but that for $40. I mean, that little stack right there. Some of these cards will pay for themselves. But then we got to what else we got here? We got some more value boxes. We found some more random stuff. This is a 50-cent table. I think it was ABC Cards. I think it was. We found one Jordan in all this. Obviously, this is a short print from '93. Johnny Kilroy was an alter ego card, but we found a pile of Celtics cards and Red Sox cards. A lot of these I probably have duplicates of, so I was just stacking them up for new inventory. That some of these guys will still be on their teams respectively. I didn't go after certain players that had already been traded, but some legends, like I'll always try to pick up Larry Legend or Tatum. That one there is a numbered to 149 Zingas. Some old school stuff here. Bill Russell wasn't numbered. Nate Robinson. I mean, who remembers him being on the team? 149 Zingas. 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 149 Zin Glass cleaners, that one is numbered out of 149, Kevin McHale. I love this set. I always used to chase this one here, the Heroes set for Larry Bird. Single greatest image of the man himself. 3-point contrast, red, white, and blue ball. Warm up on, didn't even bother taking it off. Goes out and kills it. Wins the contest. You can't go wrong with that, especially if you're a Boston guy. Will your Abreu on the X Fractors. We just went ham on the Red Sox in this particular box or boxes. We found quite a few decent things here, but just cool stuff that you don't normally see. I even found some Judges in the Yankees boxes. I know those are mostly base cards, but we even found old school stuff and new school stuff because you never know. That's what I enjoy the most of is hunting through boxes of cards that you don't get the chance to see on a regular basis. So, I mean, how often are you going to find some of these cards that aren't brand new or ultra modern? So some of these sets are multiple years old. Nobody really goes after some of these cards. I mean, come on, Shaq on the Celtics. I know he was only there for a cup of coffee, but how many cards do you think you're going to find of him issued in Celtics green? We found some die cuts, obviously. Old school throwback archives. Some more refractors. And some new stuff. And old stuff. Another cool set there. Some more Judges. Chicken Man. Poppy. Craig Kimbrell, another guy that was intricate in Red Sox lure as a closer for a little while. Got some other stuff, another iconic 90s card. Lots of stuff here. Some old school Bowman's Best. We got the captain. Kevin Millar, not rookie, but chrome refractor. Lots of Topps finest Bowman. We got Don Ross. Just all sorts of like guys that I Timmy Wakefield, rest in peace, my friend, and Tech. So that was a nice little chunk of stuff there. Next, we went to Gemini. We went to Gemini Sportscards, which holds probably one of the most interesting setups for sports cards. They're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 booth or boxes, which were pretty cool. The way that works there is that on the first day of the show, every card they have in the Valley boxes are $5, and each day of the show they keep going down in price. So it would be Thursday would be $4, Friday would be $3, which we finally got our chance to see. We were able to muscle our way into the tables because they were arm in arm. People were you could barely get into it. Like you had to literally just go and try to get into the table to get your hands in on any of the boxes because you had to fight to get in there. They were so popular. I don't think they made it to the end of the show without selling out completely, honestly. Cool Rookies and Stars patch there, Andrew Luck. I found a bunch of Campbells numbered to 250, 300, 350. Jung-Hoo Lee on the Hyper Prism. Cool find here. I believe I did some research. It's a lenticular mail-in card for Skybox, Brett Favre. Found some Brady's. Just Chandler Simpson. I mean, come on. Ray's top rookie there. Burrow rookie cards. There's a couple of other ones there. Johnny Damon on the bat. Leggett on the sweater. He found the Eli Manning rookie. Some Michael Penix rookies, Drake May rookies, Justin Jefferson rookie. So I mean, we did damage. We managed to get all those for $3 a piece. So I mean, we'll get back to the another 50-cent box. As soon as I could get these things from stopping to fall over it in the card box. But more 50-cent fines, dollar fines. Right back to the inserts of specific players, rookies. My guy Bird. This one is a little bit more of a mixed mess of cards. Let's see here. Lots of 90s inserts I was finding, which were rather popular this year at the National. Be hard pressed to. I don't think a whole lot of people were searching them out specifically, but there was quite a bit of them that I could come across, and you know, they were fun to snag. You know, some late 90s, early 2000s stuff. And there was some modern stuff mixed in there, but Hanley Ramirez. Some more, so there's some new stuff in with the old stuff. Just fun stuff to go look for. Like I said, this will be good for another all-time favorite card of the Bird Heroes set. This is the checklist or the header. I always would try to find myself trying to recreate this or sketching this from, you know, on my notepad. I ran into a gentleman at this table that said that I could find Wilson Contreras Bowman firsts in those value boxes, and I couldn't find the Bowman firsts to save my life, but I managed to find a Topps Allen Ginter memorabilia card, which is oddly enough the mini framed ones. But I tried looking through all the baseball boxes I could find, and I didn't see them whatsoever. We got a PD on the memorabilia, but couldn't find that. And another player that I was looking for specifically on my checklist was Jason Williams. I did not find, it took me 3 days to find any Jason Williams cards, at least in his Kings uniform. Even in the 90s boxes that I was looking for, nobody really had any, except for when I went back to, I believe it was Bucks that I found it. Found a few of them in their boxes, but not too many other ones that were there. We did get to go to, this is something else I went and got at Jacksonville Sportscards. I picked up a handful of Griffey inserts at $5 a piece, and I think what he was doing, if you did 5 cards at $5 a piece, he would discount them down to 4. So I got that one along with the Frank Thomas. Jacksonville, I'm definitely going to see their booth again next year. That's for sure. I also got this Okajima career best patch card from them as well. Another booth that I wanted to go and find stuff at was Greeny's Sportscards. He's a Ohio based sports card shop. So I was looking for, I specifically remember asking him for Jason Williams cards, but I ended up coming across some other ones here. We got a Paul Pierce Bowman to 50. Some other cool insert cards here. I believe this is a Dwayne Wade insert rookie. The year is 03-04. So that's kind of a cool find for, I don't think I paid up to first sticker on these ones, but there are some other cool inserts that I did get. Paul Pierce on the Ultimate Collection out of 750. There's a rookie. There's one Jason Williams rookie card that I found in here from Encore, just from Greenies. Paul Pierce, up tempo. We got ups, good stuff insert from Skybox Premium. Certified Champions out of 500 for Garnett. We found some Vince Carter stuff. Even found some Brady's that I didn't have, or I just picked them up as duplicates. Pump Up the Jam Penny. Kind of a cool card. I don't think I saw that was a Philadelphia. Another weird one. Frito-Lay's from Donruss. I mean, I don't have that. That'll go nicely in the collection. 2002 Private Stock. I don't think I had that one as well. Tops, or Total Tops. We even found some Kobe Bryant's. And Snow Days. Can't go wrong with that insert there. We went to a table that was pretty close to Jacksonville on the third day. And I was doing some digging through their boxes. We got all these here for, what, $125 or $130. But a couple of Jordan 92 Upper Decks. Drake rookies. Cool 90s checklist. We got 2000 SPX. That was the out of 40-50 for Iverson. Some more Jordans and Kobe's. Dennis Rodman Prism Blue. That is numbered out of 199. Jordan All-Stars. I got five of the 90 Fleers. We got more late 90s, early 2000s inserts of guys here. We got Curry, more Jordans, cool Sensations insert, Mailman, Drake rookie again. We got a Tim Hudson, another, this is Leaf certified, that is numbered to 200 on that patch card. Hardwood Leader, Garnett, Dynamics, Diamond Nation, another Drake rookie, Superstar Summit, Premier Power, Courting History, a Myriad. We got the old Kraft pull-out singles, Ken Griffey, a Zuperman of the Kobe, and cool Barry Sanders Topps Stadium Club Tremerviet's die cut. Not the it says luminous, but I don't think it's the refractor version of it. But it's hard to come across any of those type of insert cards from the 90s, especially if the weird die cuts and God knows what else they had in there. We're going to get into the last little bit of cards from the National. Let's see here. We got stuff flopping all over the place here. Some stuff I ran out of penny sleeves here at the house, so some stuff will have penny sleeves. Some stuff will be in the show stickers, or will have all the sleeves from the show. But this here, I believe, is the Bucks basketball. As long as I can try to find where this section ends. Yeah. Okay. So this is one more lot from Bucks. This happens to be the basketball portion from Bucks. I think I went a little heavier on the basketball side of things for this booth. There's just so much good stuff in them. So again, like I said, a lot of no base cards, really, honestly, from Bucks. It was just insert and parallels and you name it, they probably had it. Another, here's one of Jay Williams, not inserts but parallels, prisms. So just a lot of, like, you know, the purple color match for the Utah Jazz. I mean, can't go wrong with that. We got a Luke. I mean, these are probably the only base cards I really picked up out of these boxes, and it was just because they were new. Dirk. We got more Paul Pierce. There's another Jay Williams on the showcase. Old school Prism, some guy IT, Ray Allen, some more Paul Pierce and Jason Tatum. Plenty of those. We also found some numbered stuff from them as well. Try to get that there. Old school inserts. Some new Panini. That's player of the day. Yeah, basketball. Just lots of stuff here. Old school marquee. It'll be a nice little red ice, color match to Dwayne Wade. It'll be fun to try to locate these guys next year in Chicago. The dealers that I've come across, I think I'm going to gravitate towards next year as well, just to see what they have on an updated inventory. I'm sure they will spend all year just going to buy things and collect, and the more collections they get, the better. But I just wanted to go through the stuff that I picked up this year. We ran through some of the spending money in the first day or two pretty good, and then I was able to sell some stuff from my collections to fund, most of Friday and Saturday's adventures. It's just a good time. It was a good time to get away for a week. It's lots of cardboard therapy. We were experiencing therapeutic levels of just thumbing through cards. Again, I plan to use these cards as inventory for eBay listings. I'm going to look into trying to get selling on Whatnot, seeing as that's been basically the train of everybody's thought is getting into the live selling, and exponentially making a little more cash than you would if you were waiting on eBay for stuff to sell. Plus, from what I've noticed, it's a quick, easy way to turn around and flip stuff faster. And a lot of the people I follow have Whatnot channels. It's just, there's Fleer Mystique on the J. Williams. It'll be fun. Lots of 90s inserts, which is really cool. Some that I haven't seen before. Like this one here. Vince Carter, Larry Bird. I know there's probably a patch card version of this card out there somewhere, but to find the regular insert just in a 50-cent box or a $1 box, it's a cool find. We got Blake Griffin on the hollow there. Another cool Celtics card for anybody who follows the channel. They know I collect those. So another Tatum, Ultimate Victory Shaq. Got some AI in there. So as we wind down for this year on the national buying trip, that's basically what this was. Do yourselves a favor. When the national comes about next year, around June or August, or June or July, I would seriously pay up for your VIP badges and utilize those to the best of your ability when you're there at the show, because getting early access to some of these value boxes is crucial. Actually, I was to find a duplicate of that one. But getting back to the buying those the VIP badges allows you to get in an hour early, and general admission gets in about an hour afterwards. So utilizing that time wisely to get to value boxes before the crowd settles in and wants to muscle in on what you're getting. Early bird gets the worm. That's the way I look at it. You have to try to think that way when you're in a big convention like as such. Last stack of sports cards from the National is this one here, as a random table. Again, both my son and I were both digging through there, so I was just looking for stuff. We even found the Mark Wahlberg fans at a game for the Patriots. You never know. So just some goats and some I found a lot of Stockton in this one. Posey, Pistol Pete on the Celtics, and LT. I know I said I wasn't going to pick up anything Jaylen Brown related, but you never know. I could turn around and sell it, even though he's with the Philadelphia 76ers now. Evan Longoria, Bowman Chrome rookie card. Can't go wrong with that. Tim Tebow on the Broncos. Everybody take a knee. It's prayer time. We got to thank baby Jesus and the card gods for allowing us to get to the National this year and spending a little bit of time there and finding some cool cards to sell and or to keep in my PC. This is turning into about an hour-long video. We're just under 60 minutes, but we are coming to a near end. JSN rookie, Olave rookies who just re-signed with the Saints. Some color explosions of various Hall of Famers. And two last little handfuls here. Oddly enough, there was a ton of Cubs, obviously being Chicago. You're going to find them there. Lots of stuff. Again, Jaylen Brown. Again, resell obviously for him, but even found some 86 Fleer or tops in those boxes. Some die cuts. Again, cool parallels, rookies of stars and players. Guys you don't normally think of. Some more Pedro love. Plenty of 90s inserts. So we will finish up and call a quits on this video. And we can't wait to get back to the National next year. That'll be fun. There's a nice little number to 2,000 on the Steve McNair. CD Lamb rookies. Al Horford. Vinatieri. The Verlanders. Nice little die cut there. Drew Brees. Jonathan Taylor rookies. D-Book. The Bus. Drew Brees, couple of Mookies, and a Bijan Robinson rookie card. All for under $1 a piece, guys. I haven't done the math, but we definitely made out in the buying side of things. So this has been the National Buying Recap for 2026. Like I said, I want to thank all the dealers that I was able to visit their booths and hang out and talk and do some searching, some cardboard therapy, box digging, value box digging. That's all we did. I'll probably try to do that again next year. Maybe look for some more specific things with a bigger bankroll. That's our goal for next year, is to have a bigger bankroll to go to the National. So with that being said, the road to the National 2027 starts now. We will start selling these things. We're going to try to get on Whatnot. And in the future, hopefully I see or hear from you guys on that. If you guys wouldn't mind doing me a favor and liking and subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell. It'll let you know when we have more content coming out. And most of these will be found on eBay under my seller account, BPL1481. And or in the future, hopefully some stuff from Whatnot. I just have to do a few things there and get certified to get selling on them, guys. And then hopefully we can get the ball rolling with that too. This has been the National Recap Buying Edition. I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.